Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Yesterday, when I saw this post, that song Nobody Does It Better, it kept playing in my head. And I know most songs are love songs. They need to do that to keep you in the, illusion that, you're going to find love and that kind of stuff. So most songs are love songs. But that song kept playing in my head. Nobody does it better. And I think because of the situation that happened here and the way it ended, that's why that song played in my head. Barbadian police enforcement, they also take on these kinds of assignments, an assignment, like an execution of duty, kind of thing, execution of duty. So they have that among their law enforcement also. They have those kind of positions, but this was not expected. It was expected. The way he ended up was expected. So he was out on bail for a similar situation. He was a known abuser. He was known to have done SAs on other people, younger people. So it wasn't really something that should not have been expected. So to think that people in his community could have forgiven something that is unforgivable, and something that all experts say that if you exhibit that sort of behavior, there's no cure for it. There's no cure for it. It's like Alcoholics Anonymous. Like, you have to keep on going, and you have to stay away from people who partake with alcohol, and you're all once an alcoholic is always an alcoholic, and you have to keep on going to programs to talk about it and to understand that you're going to be like that forever and ever and ever. The same thing with people who commit acts of pedophiles or pedophilia or whatever you will call it. Yeah, there's no cure for that. There's no changing that person. Okay, there's no changing to that person. So Giovanni Ellis, he was a male listed as a person of interest in the killing of Kelsey Farragon, and he was fatally shot during a police operation in Sandy Bay, Clarendon, on Monday. That was yesterday. Okay, so I already blogged on what happened to Kelsey Farragon, and if you're keeping abreast with what's going on, and I try to give you some of the news out of Trinidad and out of Jamaica, yeah, you will know that he was not only a person of interest to the police. His mother who watched him as a young child, told that he was wicked. He was wicked. So it was an outcome that was not unexpected. I expected what happened to have happened. Okay, and that song still plays in my head. Nobody does it better than the Jamaican constabulary force. It just plays in my head. But yeah, Giovanni Ellis, who was on bail, out on bail for committing similar acts, was let back into, or allowed back into, a family setting where children were out and about. He was allowed back into that setting based on forgiveness, and Kelsey suffered for it, but he would never do that again. Okay, Giovanni Ellis will never ever do it again. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.